Welcome back to another video. It's Saturday, March 23rd. Just thought I'd do a quick update video. A couple different things going on. Market's a little bit sideways. I don't know really what's going on with any of these projects. I've kind of been, the discords are kind of slow right now. I know there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes and stuff. So I don't know. Let's look around and see what's going on. So Twitter, Wendy mentioned something about anonymous crypto wallets will be illegal in the EU. And like she says, the irony is that the blockchain is public and can be tracked. And cash can't be. But one thing is, make sure that you follow me on my Twitter. It's Grumpy Dad on the bottom, Grumpy Dad 56 at Grumpy Dad 56. Might have some new news coming up. I don't know. I'm gonna bring it up to y'all a little bit later in the video, and y'all can tell me how much of a fool I am. Even surfing around the discords and stuff like that on some of our favorite projects, it's been kind of slow. I know there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I know they're working. It just seems like it's a slow weekend. Bitcoin, we did our video yesterday, and last night when we did our video, Bitcoin was down here hitting its bottom. 62,700. It has come up now. It hit 66,000, and it's come back now, and now it's just kind of doing sideways for about the last maybe 3 hours. Ethereum did the same thing. Ethereum came down about 3,100 yesterday evening when we did our video. Came up, tested that $3,600 mark right here. Came back down, and a little bit of an increase, not really sideways, but they're at almost 3,400 right now. Solana, yesterday when we did our video, let's see, they were about 170. So they haven't really come up a lot. They're just kind of going sideways. They're at 174 right now. And, we're in a lot of those meme coins right now, and I'm hoping to see them come up. Kulo, I thought Kulo would have a little more of a jump right now. They got a lot of the stuff going on in Cancun. You can see that, back Friday, they had a decent jump from 2,000 up to about 23,000 or 40 is 23, whatever you want to call it. They'll come down, they're kind of going sideways, and they're coming down again at this 0.20. I'm still way up. You'll know I'm way, way up on this, but it hurts to see it coming down like this. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I said I'm holding on to this to the end, but I'm going to come to y'all with an idea in a little while, and it might be time to sip a little bit of profits. WIF's another one. We've been in it for a while. Moved around, but it's another one just going sideways. The whole market's going sideways, and most of these coins are going to follow the same tokens. Are going to be following the same game plan. Big Red, I'm really into Big Red also on AVAX, on the AVAX Avalanche chain, and it took a nosedive when everything else did also on Friday. So it was up to almost this 1,500 mark, came all the way down to 5 zeros in the 8, and I purchased some more. And I also purchased some more on the 7 mark right here. So I've accumulated some more, and it's come up some. It was back up to 1362, and then now it's come back down like the other coins are. And I'm wondering if I should sip a little bit of profits too. Crypto Bubbles is a mix of green and red. For the day, it seems like there's a good amount of green. So, 24-hour chart, we up. Some things XEC, whatever that is, jumped up 19, this 81 rank. Look at GALA. 6.5 cents. Might have to take some profit on that because I was buying a mess out of it at a penny and a half, 2 pennies, or whatever it was. Look at that. the big thing is right now, for those who are watching about GALA, I'm going to ask y'all this. I have a friend who has a mess load of GALA that is stuck on Coinbase. Apparently, Coinbase sent one email out telling everybody we're not getting involved in GALA version 2. Get all your GALA version 1 off if you want to be able to swap it somewhere. And of course, the people during the bear market who weren't paying attention to everything going on, plus you get 17 fake emails about Coinbase every day, you ignore it. Well, now my friend who has several $1,000s worth of GALA that he's up on, because he also bought at 1.5, 2 cents. He can't do it nothing with it now. And looking online, looking on Reddit, looking on a lot of different websites, you can't touch it. It won't let you trade it. You can trade it to Coinbase's wallet or something for pennies on the dollar. One guy said he had thousands of dollars worth of GALA that he ended up getting a couple of $100s from. I think Coinbase is completely wrong for doing this, that you can't do anything with it now. So if anybody knows a secret or knows if there's anything planned on how to get your GALA version 1 off the Coinbase wallet, please drop a comment. I would appreciate if you could help out in any way. And, who knows, maybe you'll get some kind of reward or something. I know it's easy for me to talk with my friend, but he has a lot of GALA. I didn't realize he bought that much, and he bought a lot of GALA. I kept telling him, it's one of the friends you tell him, don't leave nothing on exchanges, don't leave nothing on Coinbase, put it in the Exodus wallet, put it in the cold storage wallet. And for some reason, he didn't move GALA because it's an Ethereum coin. And we all know when you move any of these Ethereum-based coins, GALA, Sandbox, and stuff, you lose 25% of it when you move it. So he didn't want to move it. Now he can't move any of it. So you got GALA here. Ooh, IMX, MATIC, STX. I like some STX. I wish I would have got into that earlier. His whiff, 7.3. Here's Sam. We just talking about Ajax. I like Ajax too. Phantom's down a little bit, but it's been having a damn good run. A lot of people talking about it. Good for Phantom. Python. So things are going up, at least for the day. So apparently sometime last night when I was out to eat with the family and I had my one beer, that I couldn't handle it. I fell over, fell down a hill, hit my head 6 times, got a concussion, then got run over by a truck, and came up with the craziest idea. But I have been contacted by several people who want me to start a meme coin. And I'm going to tell you, the first couple of times I completely blew it off. And I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to start at. But I've been talking to several people, talked to some people who have been successful in actually starting their own coins and stuff like that, or have been involved in starting some coins. One guy I just got off the phone with did his on the BSC chain for some reason, but it was successful. I'm always complaining that I ain't got enough time as it is, but there's not really much more going on in the passive income, the projects and stuff like that I'm involved in. Other than when Bit Harvest comes out with their actual firmware, then I got it, I'm planning on putting that on several devices and stuff like that. But a lot of these coins, a lot of these projects, Wingbits and stuff like that I'm very involved in, basically you're just waiting for them to make the next step and go to to a beta or to a test net or to a main net. My demos are doing their thing. My moduses are doing their thing. There's nothing really I have to deal with that. The NATIX and Silencio kind of run themselves. So I know it's a lot of work. I've already had some people contact me about helping with liquidity and stuff for initial liquidity. So I'm contemplating it. So I'm gonna reach out to y'all and ask y'all if anybody's had any experience with that. Let me know how it went. I know there's gonna be a lot of social media that has to be pushed, and websites and Twitter and new Twitter and rules for burning liquidity and different things like that, locking it down so it's not minimal. And I've been doing research on it all day. And look, I've been the first person to sit here and say, when you sneeze, there's 3 more, 4 more, 5 more Solana coins that are made. But one thing I have been researching for the last couple of days is, yes, you sneeze and there's 3 or 4 different Solana coins made, but nobody's putting any effort into them. Yes, you see, you know, the bigger ones, but majority of these coins, they don't have a social media push. They don't have a website. They don't have people behind it. And I might be completely, again, delirious from my one beer I drank last night, but I got people who are contacting me saying that they're willing to help and do different things, and they want to all be part of a project and help with a project, and going to use this YouTube page and a couple other people with YouTube pages to push it. I don't know. Again, there's part of me that says I don't have the time for it or anything like that. But I keep saying, when you see coins like Harry Potter, Obama, Sifu, Snafu coin and stuff like that, and you see what they're doing with hardly any social media push, I don't know. So it's something I'm contemplating. I'm going to think about it over the weekend. And while I got people twisting my arm and different things like that, that's why I'm thinking maybe y'all know how much I am up in WIF. Y'all know how much I'm up, way up in Kulo, how much I'm way up in Big Red. It's just sip some profits, because I need, you know, so many Solana to get a coin started. Do I sip some profits out of that to put in my Solana to make something? You know, and like I said, or, you know, do you go in with some investors? And I don't know how all that works. How do investors get their coins and different things like that? I've been reading a lot about it, watching several different videos on it. It seems like everybody's got a kind of a different way, and I want to make it fair. I don't want to ever be accused of anything shady. I want it to be all out in the open. Do you do a small little burn tax, or do you just do a small supply of 100 million coins or something like that, and there's no burning? There's different ways of doing it. I think Kulo and them have maybe like a billion, but there's a 3% tax on buying and selling. If you're not creating no more, what I'm reading is, if you're not creating anymore, why do you need a tax to burn every time? Does it just help with pricing? I don't know. Like I said, it's a couple of different things that can have, but no, you look at some of these coins like Cat Whiff Bag, and it's got 1 million liquidity already in it. I mean, it's got 19 million in volume. It's just crazy. I guess you can't see it because my fat head's in the way. Excuse me. You know, tuna with hat, 6.2 million in volume. When I see stuff like that, this is what gives me the inspiration to try it. Again, as long as I'm gonna do it fair, I don't want nobody. I mean, this has been, how long has it been? I mean, it's been out for almost 24 hours. $66 in locked liquidity. It's just 6.2 million in volume. That's crazy. 7,000. You know, and then there's part of me that I'd like to be able to do. And I would hold contest here on how to do airdrops. I'd want to airdrop the people here. People, when they support it, I would do contest on, because I've been doing my homework and doing contest on Twitter, that, you know, anybody who likes the new page, whatever name I come up with, down South Louisiana coin or something like that. I don't know. I got about 1,000 different ideas. Trust me, I already looked at Grumpy. There are 45,000 Grumpy coins out there. So it can't be Grumpy. Now, you know, it might could be something close to that, but there are, when you go to this deck screen or one of these what things and you type grumpy, there's grumpies on every chain, and there's grumpy cats and grumpy dogs and grumpy animals and grumpy this and grumpy that, grumpy bears. So, you know, do you want it to be something a little bit different? Because I've always said some of these meme coins ain't worth the crap. That when you take the same name Pepe, how many different Pepe coins can you support? You got a Pepe, another Pepe. I mean, look at it. And then there's baby Pepe and daddy Pepe and Pepe this and PP this, and it's just absolutely stupid. You know, you got Pepes for days. It's just crazy. So I don't know. You know, like I said, I'd like to be able to do some airdrops and get more people involved in it and stuff like that. And that's the part I got to figure out, because saw one video that talked about you burning all your liquidity and all the stuff like that, then burning some of your tokens in the beginning to lock everything down, but then how you doing airdrops, and then also watch how you do some of this pre-sale investment type stuff, because it could be considered a security unless you do it a certain way. And that's the part where it gets way, you know, I have to bring in somebody to help with. I can't do, you look at this, I can't do websites and stuff like that. And what I'm reading is you also need to get somebody to help you with social media and stuff like that, because you need a Telegram, and your Telegram's going to get stupid no matter how many bots you put on it to try to keep security. You know, it's going to get stupid, and you need somebody to help monitor all that stuff. So it's not just as easy as creating a coin. And I can see why some of these coins that I just showed you, why they don't put that kind of effort into them, because it needs effort. Me, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. And again, I don't want to let anybody down, because there are several people who want me to do this. There's a part of me that also says if it was so easy, there would be 2,000 coins created every hour instead of 200. So I don't know. So that's what I'm thinking about this weekend. I'll be back, take a break tomorrow unless something else comes up. And I'll be back Monday with going over all my projects right now, how they are situated, any kind of updates coming from them right now. Looks like everything's slow. But I know, like I said, I've been talking to some of the guys behind the scenes. I'm in a big group chat with the guys from Bit Harvest. There are a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes right now. I got a couple of glimpse of things. Y'all gonna be very happy. It's pretty good looking, but can't get released yet. Wingbits also, talking to those guys. I know they're moving. They got things going on, but it's just none of it's public yet. So that's just business for you. So y'all have a great weekend. Going home, barbecue for the family. Gonna enjoy the rest of my weekend. I got some new bourbon I'm trying out. This is from downtown New Orleans in what we call the Bywater area. They have a bourbon whiskey that's right here. They also have a 4-grain bourbon, which is what I picked up, and I had to go find it, but it's a 4-grain straight bourbon whiskey, and look, I don't even like a straight bourbon. I am a Crown and Diet Coke kind of guy, so I've been, but even drinking this straight with a big ice cube in the middle, it's very smooth. And I'm not a straight hard drinker like that. I usually, like I said, I mix mine with a Diet Coke. It's great. And this is what I'll be tapping into tonight to kind of rest my nerves with all the stuff going on. But these guys got some phenomenal different things. This is made with Louisiana cane. This is what they call Black Pearl rum right here. We got Gentilly Gin. Gentilly is a downtown area, kind of close to where I grew up in downtown, in New Orleans, right outside downtown New Orleans. The Gentilly area of New Orleans. Irish Channel, they have just had a huge parade. So this is their blended Irish whiskey that they got. Marinade is another area, if y'all have ever heard of that in New Orleans. Marinade moonshine. I'll tell you, I haven't tried this. I like some moonshine. Growing up, I know I'm telling on myself, as a late teenager, early 20s, spent a lot of weekends on the Pearl River, which is on the corner, on the border of Slidell, Louisiana and Mississippi. And the old timers, we used to drink some moonshine. It's like drinking gasoline. This ain't the moonshine. The moonshine I used to drink ain't what you're getting at the Tennessee moonshine place. And you ain't gonna worry about a sinus infection for a year because they'll clean you out. But they got some marinade, marinade moonshine. I know people who love this. Look, I like cucumbers in my salad. I don't know about the vodka, but some people swear by it. St. Roch is a part of New Orleans. Also, you can see like they have the different things, but they got a new one out, and I don't see it on here yet. But people have told me they've come out with this one's got the Mardi Gras colors. You know, these guys say that we have it's Louisiana corn and wheat, but we're actually aging this below sea level, and with our high southern heat and humidity, it makes it a better bourbon. I'm not a connoisseur enough to say whether it is or not, but I can tell you it's very good. Very good. So, yep. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll keep doing my research, figure out what I want to do, and I appreciate everybody's support so far on the channel. Channel should be hitting very close, very close to 8,000 subscribers. I thank everybody for that. Don't know how, but I didn't think anybody would find me that interesting. But thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next video.